Hello, and welcome to Arkansas's historic Old State House. As you'll see, this is one of my favorite places, a place I've returned to time and again for some of the most important moments in my life. It was just outside on the front porch where, in 1991, I announced my intention to seek the Democratic nomination for president. Just over a year later, on November 3rd, 1992, Hillary, Chelsea, and I, along with Alan Tipper Gore, returned to the Old State House to celebrate our general election victory. The streets were jammed with tens of thousands of friends and supporters. The energy and hope they conveyed warmed the entire world. Some of my earliest cabinet appointments were announced here as well. And it was right here that Hillary, Chelsea, Al, Tipper, and I returned on a beautiful November evening in 1996 to celebrate the decision of the American people to return us to the White House. The first time since Franklin Delano Roosevelt that a Democrat had been re-elected for a second term in office. With the eyes of the world upon her again, the Old State House shone more majestic than ever. That night, it was the world stage. Special lights were used to bring out all the beauty that this wonderful building holds. And a massive bridge was built out over Center Street for all the cameras that were here to broadcast this moment and record it for posterity. Of course, the Old State House is more than just a stage for political drama. It's a living piece of history and a symbol of hope. In the 1800s, when Little Rock was little more than a humble collection of log cabins, the people of Arkansas chose to build a state capitol reminiscent of the glory days of Greek democracy. On the civilizing edge of the frontier, this building was a beacon leading the pioneers toward a brighter future. And for 3 generations through war and peace, prosperity and hardship, the Old State House housed Arkansas's legislative body as it wrote the laws that laid the foundation for our great state. When the legislature finally outgrew this magnificent structure, the building was converted for other uses, most notably as a home for the state medical school. In 1976, my predecessor as governor, David Pryor, was the first to use it as a backdrop for important announcements and ceremonies. When I was Attorney General of Arkansas, I was proud to play a role in helping the Old State House evolve into the museum that it is today. And I'm also proud that in December 1997, the National Park Service designated it a national landmark, in part for the role it played in my path to the presidency, but more for its roles as frontier capital and historic medical school. The theme of my re-election campaign in 1996 was building a bridge to the 21st century. Perhaps no building in the world embodies that theme as much as our Old State House, a bridge across centuries between hope and history, the historic past and the hopeful future. Thank you for viewing this exhibit, and I invite you to explore the rest of the museum and the great city of Little Rock. And if you're from another state or another nation, I invite you to see more of the beautiful state of Arkansas, a place we call the natural state. Enjoy the friendly hospitality of its fine people. Thank you.